Classic will be next Monday night, July 16th at 9 p.m. Eastern. That'll be from Collins Bowling Center in Lexington, Kentucky. Join us on ESPN2. Michelle Feldman will be attempting to defend. And Cara trips out a 6-pin in the 10th frame last night to get to this #1 position. She left the 6-8 to give Carolyn a chance to take the top position, and Carolyn did not strike. So same shot you just saw there, but this time she breaks it up. So she'll have an easy spare, changing balls to convert the 8-pin.
Now she's stuck a little there. There's her husband, Jim, rooting her on.
Average leaders this actually for the full year so far. Cara Honeychurch, you're seeing now 211 in second position. Carolyn Doran-Ballard just obviously is dominating the tour, ahead by 5 pins in average. These average are calculated by the Ebonite Tournament Coordinator. That's the official tournament software for the PWBA. Cara Honeychurch in the lead by 6 pins because of that disaster 7-10 that Brenda Norman had.
Now we're seeing a little more emotion out of Cara tonight. She's getting into this. She's usually pretty subdued, quiet, even with the strikes. That's the 3rd time tonight that I've seen her get pumped up after her shot.
Well, how much do you think is in response to the amount of emotion she saw out of Brenda Norman last match?
I don't think it's part of that. I think it's just within herself, yeah.
Because you're correct, don't see Cara get pumped up like that. Going high, 3, 6, 9, 10.
The lanes are changing. Now she made this earlier from the left. We didn't think she was going to make that spare. And let's hope that she can cover it a little more squarely this time.
She's using her spare ball for this, which is an interesting choice with the 9-pin in back. And you can see the disappointment or maybe a little bit of anger on her face right now. Once again, we're bowling on the sport bowling pattern. And the sport bowling program officially rolls out August 1st. Contact your local association or log on to sportbowling.com for additional information on how you can get involved and step up to the challenge. Brenda Norman now trailing by 27 pins. She really has to strike here, set something up for the 10th frame. There it is. I know Brenda Norman very grateful for the storm. They are actually sponsoring her on tour. It allows her to be out here even while she's struggling. That's a difficult thing to fund yourself out on tour while you're struggling.
And now up to this point anyway, she's been what we consider the term is fringe player. The players that don't necessarily make enough to stay out here. In fact, she's made probably just over $87,000 in the last 6 years. So it's nice to have a sponsor to help you out to continue to learn and to be out here to get to this point.
This is Cara Honeychurch, who has done very well, and a big strike in the 9th frame. This match has really turned around in the last couple of frames. Best Brenda Norman could shoot, as you see there, would be 200. So Cara Honeychurch will need a mark in the 10th frame in order to win the Sport Bowling Challenge. Must mark. Give me a chance if you could read her lips. Leaving the 7-pin, so she'll have to spare this because we all know what Brenda Norman can do when she needs it in the 10th. I think she's going, now what's the story here? This spare for the title.
And she's done it. You wouldn't tell by her face.
Well, she actually still needs a couple of pins, so I guess she's not going to celebrate yet.
I hope she didn't use up all that emotion earlier in the match.
Brenda Norman shaking her head back there, knowing that a tough break. That one was a really tough break, the 7-10. She needs about half of them here, and that'll be enough. So Cara Honeychurch wins her second title this year at the inaugural Sport Bowling Challenge. Stay with us for more. The championship round finals of the Sport Bowling Challenge are being brought to you by the Women's International Bowling Congress, striving for 86 years to identify and fulfill the needs of women bowlers. By Travelodge Hotels, first with families, relax with Travelodge. And by PWBA.com, the official site for news and information about the Professional Women's Bowling Association. There's your champion of the Sport Bowling Challenge, Cara Honeychurch, final score 206 to 179. Merle Yater, WIBC director, on hand with the trophy. And David Roth, the owner of Shore Lanes, has the check. Cara Honeychurch makes it career title number 5 and ends Brenda Norman's hopes for her first. Tune in again next Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern for the finals of the Lady Ebonite Kentucky Classic from Collins Bowling Center, Eastland in Lexington, Kentucky. For Kim Adler, I'm Jan Schmidt, saying so long from St. Clair Shores, Michigan. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.